Here we are at RnRV in Silverdale, North Auckland, and I'm with Paul Cook. This little beauty is going to be picked up by its new owners in just a couple of hours. We're lucky enough to get a quick look. Tell us about this wonderful model. It's a Rapido, isn't it?
It is. It's a Rapido 1896. So it's on an Elco chassis, A-class obviously. Big island bed at the back, which people just love, can't get away from that. And it's got this lovely open lounge
This
area.
is a very spacious area here. I'll show you a little bit closer, but you can fold that table out and double it in size, and it goes up and down presumably.
Oh, not up and down, but it does move sideways and around, and
around.
it just say doubles in size. And it's got lovely flow from the kitchen to the table, which is something a lot of our customers really like. It's just an easy flow, and the table's the size that you
can
need.
stand there in the kitchen and actually work to your surface over here quite easily without moving.
Exactly, yeah.
It is nice, and this is quite a generous sized couch over this way, and beautiful chairs. What does the 60 stand for there, Paul?
Well, Rapido is a privately owned business, and they've been going for 60 years now, so they're celebrating. They're still very much family owned. The son has now taken over the management of the business, and they're very proud to be a family business themselves and work with a family business at RnRV.
So where exactly are they built?
In Mayenne in France.
In France, beautiful. Oh la la.
Oh la la.
Well, let's take everyone and have a quick look.
Yeah, sure.
Tell us the key features in the cab here, Paul.
Okay, well, I mean, the big obvious one really is the big open screen in the front of a motorhome. I mean, we have, what we find a lot of people traditionally were wanting a rear lounge in motorhomes, and with the A-Class particularly, your lounge window is extraordinary here. It's so wide and so high, you really can't get any more glass in a motorhome. It's the maximum width.
Great for view.
So the rear lounge is great, but this has an incredible lounge in the front.
Expanse.
Yeah,
yes.
So, and we also find people who are really tall like these a lot because of that high window. Some of the motorhomes that don't have that, by the time you put a swivel on, the seat raises and they kind of almost look under the top of the windscreen because they're so tall.
Yes.
With the A-Class, it opens that up beautifully.
Okay.
So you get the benefit of that big island bed, which everyone wants, and a decent lounge, but it happens to be where the big window is.
Okay, so is that a privacy blind in the front there?
Yeah,
is that
absolutely.
just pull down or electric?
Yeah, it pulls down from the bottom down or from the top down if you want to have
so
a bit
you can
exposed.
have half the bottom closed off and still have light and view for yourself for privacy.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, well come and let's move backwards.
You did ask a little bit about the dash, so my mistake. So we'll just show you a little bit.
No, that's my mistake for hurrying you.
So we choose to go the full hog in the front area, so full digital dash, the big 9-inch screen, so that connects to your device and gives you the GPS maps and so on if you've got a smartphone. We have the full digital heating system, so you set the target temperature and it manages that for you. It's just, and the cup holders is really important. So all of those
They are
things
actually genuinely really important.
They are 100%. So, and of course the 9-speed gearbox and the full 180 horsepower. The difference, going up that little bit extra means you can do 100 k's heading up the Bombay Hills when you're fully loaded at 4 tonne or whatever, no problem. And that's gold in New Zealand. We've got plenty of hills to play with, haven't we?
That is so true. So true.
Another little thing I'll mention, we do have the odd customer still stuck on this whole left-hand door thing. We find with this door on the side, you can flow in and out of that door as
That's
much
right.
as you
You
need
can
to.
entry exit on that curbside regardless.
100%. It's not an obstacle at all. The only obstacle we have is some people are still convinced
It's just a mental obstacle.
100%. So we find these vehicles, people fall in love with them really easily because they're so delicious. Some of the other things, the benefit of this big open front, a few people are still struggling with the look. We think Rapidos are really smart in their outside appearance, but the other real benefit is this bed up here is completely out of the way, but if you need it, you can pop it down and I'll show you how.
Because it's an over cab bed, it's not an over dining bed.
Exactly.
So you can still use your dinette area and
100%.
someone can be tucked up in bed. And that was as easy as that.
So, as you say, both going to bed at night, the lounge is still free, and if other people get up and this one doesn't want to, you can still make your breakfast.
And it's
usually
got its own curtaining all built around there and its own lights, magazine racks, and privacy curtains, skylight. But yes, here we are with the full dinette available, and just up like that, locked away. The only thing you have to do is just pop the front cab seats down. Brilliant.
You can leave the bed made up.
Just take the pillows off and you're away laughing. So the cabinetry above here is just push
Yeah, so you've got just push open.
Open. It's all got shelving within.
Lighting in there too. Yeah, all shelving in it. It's got the little fiddle there on both the upper and the lower, which is important. Your stuff doesn't move where it shouldn't.
Yes.
And another key feature, just looking at this, Robin, is with this open lounge, some people sort of wonder, how can you have a third and fourth seatbelt here? Well, this system's really simple and clever to change. Essentially, if you want a forward-facing seatbelt, you just whip these off here like this, and pop them obviously elsewhere when you need to. This goes up, this flips around like so.
Yes, they've got very clever with how they're giving you access to seating, seat-belted seating, as well as having all the comfort of a good lounge.
Voila, you've got a 3-point seat belt on 2 forward-facing seats.
Excellent.
Yeah, so you can have a forward that quick and then
I'll leave that set up for photos.
Oh, okay.
If you don't mind.
Yep.
That's excellent, and it does the same on the other side because it is a 4-berth motorhome, so that's ideal. And here we're looking at the kitchen. So it's a combo gas oven and grill.
Correct, yeah.
And you've got 3. How does that open?
Just on the side here.
Oh yeah, open there and pull out storage utility and access to services down the bottom down
That's
there.
right, and some of the other areas. The other thing that's really cool about this motorhome that we see a lot of appreciation for, I'll just put a lock here. This one here.
Ah, a lock on the side there. There's your utility drawer. That's excellent.
See, the floor's completely level on this motorhome all the way through.
Yes, it is. There's no step up. Is there step up in the bedroom? Yes, just on the side, so you can easily access it.
The other nice thing about that bed while we're down there is the bed is pushed back to give you nice access around it through the day.
Yes.
And the night time, you just pull the lever here and the bed comes forward, and of course that goes down. And it's quite a wide bed.
It is quite a wide bed, and that's about a 500 mattress
push
there.
It just slides back. And see the little concertina here?
Yeah.
That's a hint that this bed can lift with a push of a button. So you've already got a big garage. You can make it even bigger if you're prepared to lift the bed.
Okay. Is that electric?
Yeah, push a button and up it comes.
Up it comes, and you can put something higher, like maybe an electric bike.
Yeah.
Or maybe generators, or just bulkier, higher items.
You're sort of looking about this high.
Okay. So it's 1.2 metres, something like that.
Good. Yeah. We've got the numbers if someone wants them.
They're quite nice light fittings too, aren't they?
Just simple little design things
and
like this.
And there's no handles on here.
Yes.
This is all push button for opening.
Yeah. And see the perfect spot for your cup of tea in the morning?
Yes, right beside you there.
And
it
a charging
is.
port for your phone right there?
Yes, down the back there, charging. And that's a sliding door there.
Exactly, so you can isolate all of that in the front if you want. If you've got guests, they can then use the bathroom whilst giving you privacy.
Someone else is still in the bedroom.
Yes.
Nice roof vent. It's very nice lighting, all the subtle LED lighting, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
So, and in between the kitchen and the bedroom here is our ensuite bathroom.
Yeah, and that isolates, of course.
That's a 12-volt electric flush pedestal toilet.
Swivel top.
Storage under here. And in behind.
Robin, because it's right. Some people think they've got to squeeze in there.
No, it moves to suit the seater.
Yeah, that's the one.
And there's storage in behind those cabinets, glass mirrored cabinets as well. Look at this shower.
It's a good size, eh? Big enough to be all you need, but not so big it consumes precious relaxing space.
And Perspex folding out door there.
Yeah, yep.
And quality fitting.
Even this little fitting's handy, you know, to hang your wet stuff when you come in from the rain. Just let it drip dry, or wash something, you can let it drip dry in the shower.
Throw your towels in there.
Yeah.
Anything really.
big 6,000 watt heating system too, so it's really grunty.
Is that diesel or gas heating?
It's gas or electric as a standard,
Yeah.
but if someone wants diesel and we can get it in before the vehicle's built, we can do that.
So you can actually personalise or stylise a few things in
Yeah,
these
absolutely.
models?
If you get it at the early order stage,
Yeah.
we basically pre-order well in advance, and then if you get in early enough before it's
You
built,
can
we
tweak it,
manipulate.
yeah.
Otherwise it's, you know,
But
but we
it's
try and spec it pretty high.
All about being early. Oh, well, that's brilliant, Paul. So these will be very happy owners.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And what sort of price are we looking at here, mate?
Well, that's a bit of a tricky one with the change.
Depends on what you put in.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, you know, we're letting these go. I'm a bit nervous about saying a price, but you know, at the moment,
Over, just give me an over or
well,
under.
they're under 300 at the moment.
Okay.
But shipping's going crazy and so on, so
Yeah.
we sort of can't lock into too much just at the moment.
Yeah.
But this one was locked in a long time ago, so we managed to settle on the price of it.
Oh, brilliant. Now that's an unusual TV situation going on
Yeah,
there.
that's really
so
cool.
these customers have specified their own size TV and supplied it. And normally you'd have a TV that would fit right back into that cavity, but with the size of this and the fitting, I presume it pulls out and it spins around. That's quite an impressive size TV
It
for
is
this
cool.
size model
That's right.
motorhome.
So the standard in these is 32 inch.
Yeah.
And we normally fit a brand in there that does go flush. This guy wanted to have his own supplied TV, but the same size as standard. It's just thicker, so it sticks out a little
Right.
bit. But you did right. You release it and it just comes down. It swings around a little bit and goes horizontal.
Nice.
So it's a way of maximising the space above the fridge. You've got a great 2-door fridge freezer, but then you've got a really usable cupboard above it.
Yes, and
whilst-
it's got a shelf in it, which is...
Yeah, and we've had some customers take the shelf out and we fit a 230
Well, it
volt
gives you options,
for a
doesn't it?
microwave if you want or whatever. Yeah. I know, some
Yes.
people want them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This guy has gone for 3 lithium batteries and a big inverter too, so he could run that
Wow.
via the battery system, and he's got 700 watts of solar, so he's going to be freedom camping a lot.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And a master controller.
Yeah, just as I say, this is the control for a 6,000 watt heating system, and that's just your standard 12 volt stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, great. All right, well, thanks for that, Paul. I really appreciate you
It's our
making the
pleasure.
time and letting us have a look through before these lucky owners come and get it.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming around.
Well, that was us from RnRV, a really good motorhome to come and look at. They have different models and makes and sizes in the Rapido range, so worthwhile having a look. RnRV in Silverdale. That was another great video from NZ Today, RV Travel Lifestyle magazine. Subscribe and follow our channel for more great videos. Follow us on Facebook. Thanks for your support.